Hi my babies, hi, and welcome back to another Sunday in Mimosa. I know it's been a minute, y'all. The interesting thing is I've been trying to get this done for like probably the last couple months, last month at least. And I just so happened to look down at the title that I wrote, and it goes right along with the lives that happened last week, me speaking my truth, exposing certain things. So as y'all can tell, the title is When They Can't Copy, They Try to Eliminate. So before we get into the Sunday Mimosa, do not forget the first 5 people that book me on HYPSEE, you do get a free extra question. As well as do not forget that you can get your 2026 forecast reading for just $30. So you know what you need to focus and prepare for 2026. And as well as do not forget to shop with my sponsor, OTTER Spirit. You can get 30% off when you enter the code in all caps Virgo Garden 30. Now, today we're going to be speaking about a lady by the name of Carrie. Okay? We'll call her Miss Carrie. Now, I met Miss Carrie through this guy named Pomoja, who I met at the Planet Conscious shop, okay? And it was a point in time when I was like going through it and I was looking for a job. And he told me about this lady that works at a temp job agency, and I linked with her. I did the necessary steps, and she ended up finding me a job very quickly at this place called Census. So I end up, finding out how much I'm getting paid. And they tell me I'm getting paid like $12.60 or something like that. And I end up getting paid once they realized I was a woman and not a guy. And they feel like the job's supposed to be for a man, but I could have done that job. They were being very sexist. And I ended up getting paid like $1 and some change less. So y'all know I was pissed. Okay, so they snaked me for my pay. But even though I was at the job, like, I tried to make the best of it. But like that first week though, yeah, I was not in the mood. Okay, I was not in the mood. I'm like, I'm supposed to be getting paid more than this, and I'm not. Oh no, fuck that. Okay, like I was irritated. But once again, apparently I'm a magnet, and people are drawn to me. So I started making a couple of friends. And one of them was the man that I love and I'm healing from. That's where I met him at. I met him at work. Okay, I met him at work. And so yeah, I didn't like the job, but I did show up. Okay. But that also was the job that I did the give back to Freetown, Sierra Leone. So once I got the hang of the job, I still didn't like it, but I like the fact that, we got breaks every 2 hours, and we also got off at 1 p.m. So I really like getting off early. And I also used to pull off listening to Kevin Gates. I think the song is called Paper Chasers. We getting paper. Dun 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 dun. Like that was my shit. That, and I wish I had it. That was like my stress reliever. So for some of y'all, when you pulling off from work, baby, have that one song that gets you back. Okay, that gets you back and help you shift your energy. So I ended up getting fired from the job because someone said I had an attitude and I didn't. Like all my coworkers was coming from all over the warehouse looking for me because I had got moved to another section for the week, and it just so happened to be my favorite section because I could listen to music and just sit there and hang shit up all day. Okay, that's all I would do, hanging up clothes all day. Okay. And it was like my favorite section. Everybody was coming looking for me. People was getting in trouble. Their managers was like, "What you doing all the way over here in hangers?" And they're like, oh, you over here talking to somebody? Get back to work. I was like, oh shit, I'm getting people in trouble. And like, that was actually the best week I had at that job. So why they said I got fired because I had an attitude, like that shit just, it threw me. And what actually happened was I walked past my manager that morning. I'm always going out my way and speaking to him. And the guy told me that. He said, just make sure you always speak to Mr. Larry and you'll always have a job. And I'm like, I'm tired of always speaking. I've been here for 2 months. I'm tired of always speaking to you first, okay? So and that's what I'm thinking in my mind. Like, no, you're going to speak to me first. Why I always got to speak first? You can speak first. And so, I mean, I saw him and I walked right past him. I didn't say anything, but I didn't have no attitude. And I'm assuming it came from him. And because I didn't speak to him, he said I had an attitude. No, okay? But I ended up getting fired from that job. So I'm looking for work, but because it's a temp agency, she's looking for work for me as well. And she couldn't find anything because, I got charges. So certain jobs weren't going to work. And you know, it's just like certain jobs I wasn't qualified for because I couldn't work them type of jobs when I was younger because of my charges. So it's like they won't take in entry level people. So it's like I'm looking for a job. She looking for a job for me. I'm still trying to do FAB Boutique, and money ain't coming in how I need it to come in. And I'm just trying to do my best to get financially stable. So fast forward to January, she got me a 1 day job counting inventory. And then she ended up hitting me up in March, and she told me about the Google job. So that's how I got the Google job. And I had just started smoking again. I had stopped smoking for, like, when I'm looking for a job, I stopped smoking. And I had just started smoking again. I'm like, man, it's been a little minute. I'm stressed. Like, I just want a little bit of weed. I went and got me half an eighth, bruh. And she hit me up and told me about it. I said, God damn. Okay. Shit. But I knew about a little trick then. Okay. So I was like, all right, I got my little trick, so I'll be okay. I'll be okay. But yeah, my piss was definitely dirty. Okay, my piss was definitely dirty. So, you know, I did what I had to do, you know, to get the job. You know, I did what I had to do. To those who know, you know, about, you know, the little tricks that we got and whatnot. So I'm prepping, I'm getting everything together, you know, to get on the plane to go to Cali. I have the kickback. If you want to hear about like this section of the story, go watch the couch talk about the twin flames. I spoke about that with my real twin flame because it was around this time me and him had started like dating and dealing with each other. And you know, I was just spending time with my twin flame before I went. And before I had left to actually get on the plane, she actually told me, she was like, Nina, I want you to come in. She was excited. She's like, Nina, you're going to do great at this job. You know, make me proud, girl. And like, this job is amazing. It's the best job out there. Like, you're getting paid to travel. You're getting paid to drive. And you're getting paid well. Like, she was just like hyping the job. But she was right. It was the best job ever. I'm not going to lie. Working for Google is amazing. They care about their employees. And they do not believe in stress. They believe in solutions. Okay. Google is amazing. That's probably where I got focused on the solution and not the problem from. Because that's how Google operates. Okay. We can fix this. We're Google. Okay. We're Google. Trust me. We can fix this. Okay. We can fix this. So I go in and she actually called the person who had the job before me because they don't do the Street View job every year. They do it every 2 years. So she called the guy that had got the job 2 years prior, and he told me all this incorrect information. And I'm listening to him instead of listening to the Google people. And he was like, yeah, you can get up and start whenever you want to and da 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 da. And like me listening to him, it gave me false information, so I went into the job on the wrong foot. But okay, Shorty got her shit together because Google don't play, and they weren't about to fire me, okay? Shorty got her shit together. So me and her was so cool. I mean, super cool before I left for Cali, right? Like, she was like, yeah, Nina, we gonna make sure that we get you a job. Then I got the Google job. I'm so proud of you. I knew you could do it, and da 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 da. Like, she was kind of like a auntie or like another mom, kind of in a way. Not really. It's just like far as in the business field, like the working field. Anytime I had to talk to her, I felt like I was supported, basically. But I did notice on my way back to Virginia from Cali, her vibe started to change. So I was going live a lot, not necessarily a lot, but I would go live when I would stop. So while I was in Cali, I went live like maybe 2-3 times. I was like, y'all, I pulled over. The first time I went live is when I was on my way back to VA, and I was leaving from San Jose, and I had to drive through the country of California. Let me tell you something about California's country, okay? It don't look like the other country parts of, okay, of the United States. You ain't seeing cows and this, that, and bitch, it's mountains and palm trees. I said, this is the country? Put me in the country in California. Mountains and fuck all that Los Angeles and Compton and San Jose and the Bay. Fuck all that. Put me out there. It's land, palm trees, and mountains and water. Bitch, I'm in heaven, okay? That's what I want. What? I said, yo. I'm pulling off like, yeah. Look at the palm trees in the mountain. It's so beautiful. I'm just admiring God's work. I've always been like a scenery person. I love nature. I love God's work. Didn't nobody else do that but God. So she felt like I'm showing off. I'm not. I'm grateful for this opportunity. I'm grateful to my higher ups. I wasn't showing off. But what I was showing my people back in VA, yo, it's so much more than Virginia out here. Pick your head up, get something to focus on, okay? And make that shit happen. And she looking at me like I'm showing off. Cause at that point in time, I was really popular on social media. I got a lot of views on my lives, a lot of likes. I used to get a lot of comments. I just post a picture, boom, 200 comments. 200 likes. Like, so the envy and the jealousy, cause she looked like a mud duck. The envy and the jealousy started settling in. And I started noticing, her vibe is changing. She being more short with me. She's not being as, welcoming and like, like motherly like she was at first. She was getting envious though. So, like I said, my lives used to be popping. And I noticed, like I said, her vibe started changing. But I told y'all, on my way into New Mexico, I almost lost my life 4 times. Like, the what they call them, 18-wheelers, tractor, whatever they call. I can't think of what they really call, but y'all know what I'm saying. The big long trucks that you gotta get CDLs for. Like, I almost got ran off the road 3 times within 2 hours, okay, by 3 different drivers. And then another one almost smashed me up against the wall. Almost 4 times in 2 hours. I almost lost my life. Baby, I tried to, okay, I said, I'm not coming out this hotel room until it's time to leave. On top of that, I'm recording and I'm showing people, like, the view from my, hotel room, like, y'all look at this view, it's so beautiful out here in Albuquerque, although it's a hellish city, but it's beautiful at night though. 2 coyotes run past, and I should have known. That was God telling me, Nina, okay, somebody put witchcraft on you. But at that point in time, I was so naive to getting attacked by witchcraft, and this is what started opening up my eyes to it. So on my way out of Albuquerque, like, Albuquerque is just a weird ass place. It's like San Andreas, okay? It's like San Andreas in real life, bro. And I'm like, why am I in San Andreas for? Okay, like, the fuck? Where is CJ at? Okay, the fuck going on? But I listened to my intuition. I'm glad I did, because I ended up stopping, and it's like where they were. It was like the souvenir area. But where it was like it's buildings closing it in. So I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to figure out how I can explain this to y'all. It's like, it was like a square. That's the best way I could explain it. It was like a little mini square that you would go shopping at. It had a gazebo and grass in the middle. And then just the perimeter of that was all these little souvenir shops and stuff. But it was this one spot. And it was like no shops open right there. But I saw these people with these blankets laid down on the ground. And they were laying out jewelry and stuff. And I'm like, this is a Native American. I was like, oh shit. And I went over there and spoke to them. I said hi to them and stuff. And I was telling them like stuff I was going through. And yeah, I'm back on my way back to VA. And they already picked up on when I told them about like the tractor trailers, the 18-wheelers, whatever they call. They already picked up on like, yo, you got somebody trying to attack you. So the lady gave me I'm like, I'm on a budget, okay? I don't got my first paycheck yet, and I gotta travel for 9 days without my first paycheck. I'm on a budget. I'm like, I really can't afford that bracelet. And she gave, and even though I was headed to the souvenir shop, and she gave it to me. She said, I'm gonna give this to you. And she gave me a hematite bracelet, and she said, you keep it on your wrist. She said, you keep it on your wrist until you get home. Do not take it off until you get home. But she didn't tell me someone's attacking you with witchcraft, because she didn't want to freak me out. And she did the right thing. Okay, she did the right thing. So after I leave her, that's when I catch the 2 tickets on my way out of New Mexico. I was trying to hurry get the fuck out of New Mexico. So I end up calling my rep in California for my temp job. I end up calling my Google rep, and she was pissed. Okay, and then I had to call Miss Carrie back in VA, because she's my Virginia rep, and she was pissed. But it like, she wasn't even necessarily pissed. It was more like, oh yeah, well, there goes your job. Yeah, could you put witchcraft on me? Yeah, she's a voodoo priestess, and she thinks I don't know. Yeah, she put witchcraft on me. Carrie Thurman, yes, that used to work for a deco. And then also after that, I'm trying to make sure I don't get in trouble with Google for explaining how the job works. Basically, it's a camera on top of the car, and I have to record data, and it has to go onto a drive. Basically, that's the... Okay, without me getting in trouble with Google. Okay? Okay, because they told me they will come for my ass now. Okay, so I don't get in trouble with Google. But basically, that's the best way I can explain it so y'all understand. My drive stopped recording. The whole way from New Mexico back to VA, my drive stopped recording because she did witchcraft to interfere with the electrics on on my car, my vehicle. This bitch was doing all type of shit. Bitch was doing all type of shit. Before I left for Virginia, she was watching Virgo Garden. I used to post daily meditations. I would do like a 1 card pull, and I would like type out the message and post it on Instagram and Facebook. And she was like, "Oh, you're so gifted," and this, that, and the third. Now all of a sudden, she posting Facebook statuses. Oh, people think they're so gifted and they're really not. She is the lady that all that, oh, some people are so dumb, some people are so stupid. That's where that come from, because she thinks she's smarter than me. She thinks she's more powerful than me. But she see I really got a gift, and that's something that she ain't got with her bitter ass. Okay? With her bitter ass. So it's like, it's a power thing. It's like she wants people to love her more than they love me. It's like she's envious of how people in the 757 love me, how they drawn to me, this, that, and the third. And she thinks it's just because I'm pretty, and she think I'm just a pretty dumbass bitch. No, I'm a pretty intelligent woman. Thank you. I'm a beautiful, intelligent, a gorgeous, intelligent woman. A gorgeous, intelligent goddess. Thank you. I'm trying to tell you, she Aquarius, by the way. Okay? So when I get back, I gotta get the shit fixed. I mean, because it's no point in me driving the vehicle if I can't record the data. So it took me 3 days. I had to figure the shit out on my own. They were about to fly a tech out to Virginia. For me, baby, I'm literally on top of the car. I done took the whole entire system, the camera, everything. This is a $10,000 camera, okay? I done took all this shit apart, bro, and put the shit back together. Who the fuck you calling dumb, okay? Who the fuck you calling dumb with no assistance? The fuck? And I was determined to get it done, because I'm like, no, I worked hard. I went through hell to get this job. I be damn. I'll just give it up just because I'm back in VA. That's what the lady was trying to do. She was trying to make me not have that job no more. She felt like I didn't deserve it, but you the one that the higher ups made give it to me. Look how God will use your enemies to bless you. But when I got home, I realized what the problem was. I ended up fixing this shit, right? So I went to go visit her, because she told me, when you come back from Cali, come visit me, show me the car. I haven't ever seen the car before. I go visit her. Why this bitch vibe change? She got an attitude. She smacking her lips. She downplaying my job, okay? She didn't like the fact that I'm a very high vibrational person naturally, because she's very low vibrational, okay? But she tried to act like she high vibrational, but she not. And so I'm like, well, the car's outside. You want to come see? She's like, I'm not worried about seeing the car, and like just completely downplaying everything. And then that's when she started taking the shots at me on Facebook. Some people think they so clairvoyant and this, that, and the third. But before I had left from visiting her, when I had first came back, and that was the last time I saw her too. When I had first came back, I was like speaking about my trip back, and I told her about New Mexico. Like, yeah, I was like, I almost got ran off the road 3 times. I almost got smashed up against the wall. I said, but my ancestors were with me. And okay, I was very much into my ancestral work then. I was like, my ancestors were with me, and they were guiding me, and they were telling me certain things. And she was like, oh, well, what did they tell you? Like, she had like some panic in her voice and shit. And I told her, and she was like, and she raised her eyebrow, but the way she said it was very cunning. And she was like, did they tell you anything else? Meaning, did they tell you that I was throwing witchcraft on you? I was like, no. And she was like, oh, okay. Whew, good. Yeah, bitch, I know. I've been new. I've known since 2018. I've been new. So my Google rep was amazing. Okay, Julie was the shit. I get in the car accident on the last day, and I actually went out to work, and I didn't have to. This lady put fucking witchcraft on me to get in a car accident, and that is how I lost my child, because of Carrie fucking Thurman. You threw witchcraft on me, and I lost my fucking baby because of you, bitch. So it's up and it's fucking stuck with you. Whoever the fuck else wanted, it's up and it's fucking stuck. I lost my fucking child because of you, bitch. Because you threw a fucking curse on me on the last day. Because you a jealous, envious, non-talented, non-gifted ass, bitter bitch. And see, God told me you got cancer too. And I said cancer come from bitterness. Because whatever happened to you in your life and your inner child, that ain't got shit to do with Nina. I showed up to work, and that's what I do. I bust my ass and I work. You kiss my ass is what you can, you fraud looking bitch. That's what you can do. I lost my fucking child because of you, bitch. Yeah, fuck you. Fuck you and fuck anybody that want to rock with you. Carrie Thurman. Because everybody know who the fuck you are, bitch. Because you want to be Miss Popular. Because I was the popular one. And then you and my sister get together. You think I'm stupid. Because my mama said the same shit 2 years ago. Some people are so stupid. You don't think I know you and Conscious Planet, my sister, and Mark Harmon, aka Blackout, who the one who hacked my laptop. All y'all done got together and came up with a plan, doing your little drum circles every fucking moon, doing drum circles in the dark in the Conscious Planet after hours. You think I don't know Oriah, the one who sent me the picture when I was in Texas, of y'all doing a drum circle on the kid. Oriah sent me that picture. Y'all sitting in the dark and Conscious Planet. Monday, I believe it was a Monday night. I don't know what day it was. Shit. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. No, cause I was in Texas, so that means it was a Friday night. It was a Friday night. Y'all motherfuckers sitting up there doing fucking witchcraft drum circles at night after hours. Oriah sent me the picture. Damn, some people so stupid that they smarter than you. Shit. So I didn't go to the emergency room. Cause I'm like, oh, I'm fine. I'm just suck it up. So I finally go to the emergency room a month later. When I say it felt like somebody was trying to saw my skeleton out of my body. It felt like somebody was literally taking a saw and sawing my bones. I was in so much fucking pain, bro. And like, I took a month off, tried to get it together, pop some pills, like ibuprofen. I was popping a lot of ibuprofen. I was smoking a lot, trying to get out of pain. I was like, bro, I can't stay broke. My money dwindling down. I gotta go get a job. So I hit her up, and she told me about this job that was all the way out in the yonder in Virginia Beach somewhere. Like, it's like for the Air Force or something like that. Like, we had a supplies and stuff, and we ship them out to them, something like that. But the problem was, when I got there though, it's another female that don't like me, who I see making all these nice statuses about me recently. I'll have grace and forgiveness with you eventually. But once again, another jealous and envious female. Miss Mika. Miss Mika. Girl, okay, Miss Mika, I know what your issues are with me. You thought I was fucking naughty from the Hamnats, aka Mike. I ain't ever touched Mike. Mike ain't ever touched me just cause you were fucking him. Girl, he was fucking you and 2 other people that I knew of at the point in time. Okay, if this is what your issue with me started with Mike from the Hamnat, girl, go ahead. Go ahead. I ain't ever been the issue. Me and you were cool at one point, Miss Mika. We said we were going to exchange readings, remember? But because I do poetry and I do music and I do tarot and you do too, I'm competition. How? Like you said in your status on Threads, boo-boo. Yeah, my enemies know I'm walking karma, don't they? I bet they do. Miss Mika was at the job. Miss Mika, who won't Nina up out the way, stole an entire performance in front of my face that I had got booked for. And got the fucking host coming at me sideways. I said, this is too much. Okay? Like, girl, why do you hate me so bad? I ain't did shit to you, Lamika. I ain't did shit to you but support you. I ain't did shit to you, girl. The fuck? This is why I got issues with the 757. Because y'all don't like me because of y'all own insecurities. That ain't got shit to do with me. I'm a really nice person. So you give me a reason not to. Miss Mika was at the job. Miss Mika want to be the, number one at the job. Ain't want Nina there. I legit walked up on her. She was like, girl, you got any questions? First, I said hi to her when she came in. I was like, hey, Mika, girl. She walked right past me. Ain't say shit. I said, I bet that's what we on. Cool. So she was like, oh, you got any questions? Like, later on, she was like, oh, you got any questions? Let me know. All right, cool. And what she don't know is I walked up on her from behind because I was about to come ask her a question, and I heard her popping shit about me. Bitches this and bitches that. I was like, oh, okay, bet. I turned right around. I said, bet. I ain't about to ask you nothing. I see what type of energy we on. What I say, when you see me in person, have that same energy, okay? So I ended up quitting that job. I went to Chick-fil-A. I'm on the phone with somebody because like it's going to take me an hour to get home. And I went to go stop at the bank up the street from my house. And just so happened while I was on the phone, I ended up getting in a call. Before I even got home from quitting that job, boom, shorty got another interview. Okay, and I ended up getting that job. That's when I got the job for working at the hotel. So now I've been dealing with, since 2018 up to now, Facebook shots. They done teamed up on me with my sister. Okay, they used Shakir to try to set me up. They tried to use Shakir for a honeypot. I'm like, my God, like seriously, like it's just too much. I called ADECO, which is the job that Miss Carrie worked at, and to tell her, yo, I'm about to apply for disability. I thought that's what I had to do. I didn't know. Okay. And she was like, oh, you trying to get disability for what? I said, I'm just letting you know I'm applying for it because I got in a car accident, back in June with Google. I didn't know you got in a car, but I called my rep in California. I wasn't about to call you because you had an attitude. I called my Google rep and I also called my ADECO rep in California. So ADECO knew I got in a car accident. No one told me I had to go piss. No one told me I had to go do anything. And so some people are so stupid. Some people think they are slick. Some people think that you're dumb and da-da-da-da. Bitch, fall off a cliff, okay? Waste the fucking life. Fall off a fucking cliff, bitch. Any karma coming your way, you fucking deserve it. You took my child life. I hope God torture your ass for they take yours. I sure do. I sure do. I'll get to forgiveness and grace eventually. I sure will. But it ain't gonna be right now, baby, okay? It ain't gonna be right now. I understand it served the purpose. I didn't need to have my child. But you ain't had a fucking right to make a car accident happen so my child life get took, bitch. Yeah. All that karma gonna come back. It sure is. It sure is. And still to this day, the bitch is still doing witchcraft on me. So, baby, it's okay. Because bitter bitches ain't never gonna get. And that's exactly why I invented the saying, ho, be better, not bitter. Okay, so the lesson is just because they seem friendly, okay, or you seem like they're on, your frequency, it doesn't mean shit. Let me tell you, always trust your intuition because a snake show his teeth too before it bites. All right, babies, I'm your girl, Virgo Garden. If you didn't know that shit, I bet you know that shit now. How to follow me, how to book me, how to get my wonderful, beautiful, amazing products that you all love so much will be down below in the description box. I love you, babies. This is something that I'm going to be 100. I got to work on processing more. I really do. Because that bitch, I don't think about her, but she stay thinking about me. She stay thinking about me. This shit is ridiculous. It really is. I'm like, lady, I don't even know you. Thanks, Pomoja, for introducing me to the fucking devil. Okay? No, Pomoja meant well, but goddamn, though. Like, lady, you like me because you don't like me because I'm dope, because I'm fly, because I'm gifted, I'm talented. Like, okay? And you want to be Mrs. Popular, bitch, you could have the 757. 757 ain't did shit for me. You could have. I did so much shit for the 757, baby. It's just not equal. It's just not equal. So if you and Conscious Planet and whoever the fuck else want to be the end all be all for the 757, baby, go ahead. Ride the 757 the fuck off the cliff. Because it's people like you and Conscious Planet that's what's wrong with this fucking godchild. That's what's wrong with the fucking 757. Because y'all want to be fucking gatekeepers of something that don't even belong to you. And you ain't even giving no value to the fucking 757 in the first place, baby. And that's the problem. Some people, baby, they want you to fuck up out of here because you're more valuable than they are. Well, if that's the case, like I always tell y'all, keep your foot on these hoes' necks and get them something to motherfucking talk about. Love you, babies. Keep doing you. Keep elevating. Do your best to work on that forgiveness and grace. Because like Marilyn Monroe said, if I worry about other bitches, I'm gonna be just like them. Another worried bitch. If I worry about hurt bitches, I'm gonna be just like them. Another hurt bitch. And we can't be that, baby. We're too fly. We're too elevated. And we're too anointed and favored for that. Make sure you keep that energy up, keep that protection up, and keep that intuition up too. Love you, babies. Mwah.